to this week's Take 5.
Hello everybody, Daydith Lucietto here again, reporting from the Safety Department at WP Rawl. We're going to talk about machine guarding this time. We've been talking about personal protective equipment, so all the ways we can protect ourselves from different hazards after we have gone through administrative or engineering controls that will now minimize or eliminate the hazards. Then we go into our last resource that is personal protective equipment. We talk about a lot head to toe how to protect ourselves there. Now we're going to talk about machine guarding. I want to make sure there's just a few key points I want to give you. This is not applying just for the workplace, but everywhere you go. If you're going to work with equipment, whether it's handheld tools, anything like that, you want to make sure that you protect yourself. First of all, you need to know your equipment. You need to go to the manual that comes with it, make sure that you understand all the parts of it, how to shut it down, how to start it, how to shut it down in case of emergency. You need to know all of your guards, where they're located, etc. So once you understand what you're working with, then you want to identify the hazards that the equipment is going to generate. Whether it's heat, pressure, pinch points, whatever it is, you want to protect yourself against that. And there's different ways we can do it. Sometimes we use guards, sometimes we use different devices that we can put on, maybe including lockout, tag out devices. You know, you have some machines that come with automatic fitting mechanisms so that you don't have to stick your hands in the moving parts. And the location of the machine is also important. You know, you want to make sure you have enough room, comfortable enough to work around it or with it. And also it's very important to understand that if anything is missing on the equipment, if any guards are missing or is malfunctioning, you need to shut it down and communicate to your supervisor right away. And don't use the equipment until it's fixed. And it's very important to get somebody who's qualified to tag the equipment out or lock it out until it is fixed or repaired, and then it's safe to be used again. In the meantime, you know, we try to keep the equipment under preventive maintenance, which is what we call the PMs. But there again, you are responsible for the operation of equipment. Make sure you're familiar with it, that you know all the hazards involved, and then you're protecting yourself against it. And if anything, if there is any defective pieces on the equipment and the guards are consider anything that protects you from the hazard the equipment generates, make sure that you report it right away, shut it down, and don't use it until further notice. Without anything else to add for today, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and we will see you next time. You be safe.
Hey, is this thing working? I can't tell. Oh, wait, by George, I do think it is working. Hello, everybody. It's Jeff from Human Resources, and I'm just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the dental plan. It was a couple of weeks ago when Rachel and Brooke were talking about it and coming up with some of the ideas and how you can save money. And I thought, gosh, so my wife and I moved up here from Florida about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 months ago. And it's about time that I took advantage of the dental plan. Now, I always start off with, it's the phone. I've got the app on my telephone for the Guardian because I pay the premium every week. And I get 2 free cleanings every year, and I need to take advantage of that. I'm paying for it, so why not? So I go into the app, and oh, by the way, there's my little ID card. I love that part about it. I always have my telephone with me. So I am looking at this app, and there's a little part here where I can put in my address and say, here's where I live. Find me a dentist. And it'll plug that in my zip code, and it'll say, here are some dentists within the range who will accept the Guardian dental plan. And that's important because when I go to the dentist and I get my teeth cleaned, I want to make sure I get the free cleaning. And I also want to make sure it's somebody within network. So if I have any tooth decay or anything that I have to have taken care of, I want it done within network so it's the cheapest possible. Because that's what Guardian does. They negotiate discounted prices for their clients. And by the way, did you know that tooth decay, the bacteria that builds up in your teeth, is a leading cause of heart disease? Now, who knew? Teeth, heart, they're not even connected. But yes, they are, apparently, according to the American Heart Association. So I'm going to make sure and get my teeth cleaned. And I do encourage you to do the same thing if you're a part of our dental plan. And one thing that I really like about our plan, and before I leave, is that if I don't use any of the money in the plan, because it's an insurance program, so if I get a I don't know, a filling, for example, the insurance on Guardian will pay for part of that filling. But if I don't use it at all, some of that money carries over into the next year. So if I have more dental work that I need to have done than nothing at this year, I'll have more money in my dental plan to help me cover the costs of it. And that's what insurance is all about, covering costs when you least expect it. So, big fan of the dental plan. That's the Guardian plan. If you have any questions, come by the HR office anytime. Anybody in the Human Resources office can help you out. And it is the Guardian, and it is an app on your telephone. Again, it's Jeff with Human Resources. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll talk to you again soon.
I'm David Cook, and I'm a field operations intern for this summer, overseeing the sweet corn operation we've got going on here. Right now, in the fall, I'll be a senior at Clifton University. I'm studying agricultural mechanization. So for me, honestly, this opportunity has been worth gold to me, because having the opportunity to essentially be in a management position and being helped along the way to, try and figure out how to manage, the best and have some responsibilities. It's been nice to kind of, in one way, be thrown to the wolves a little bit, but still have people, helping you along the way to make sure you're, you know what you're doing, and they can help you manage effectively somewhat. And I've really enjoyed being able to be out here and really learn, because I'm learning every day just about farming, and especially with specialty crops. And it's really been a good experience for me.
Hey everybody, just popping in to encourage you to continue to engage with us on Facebook and Instagram. We've got a number of resources that we're sharing on Facebook, in particular meal planning resources. So if you're unfamiliar with it or you want to learn more about it, there's some great resources there. And then also want to encourage you to go to the website and check out the recipe of the month. All right, y'all have a great week.
Hi y'all, Christine Jackson here from the marketing department at WP Rawl and part of the COVID-19 task force. And I just thought I'd take y'all on a quick tour of our facility today and let you see firsthand some of the changes that we have made. As you can see right here, we have the workplace guidance that we have posted all over the facility. This is right here in the entrance to get into the main building, and it also has hand sanitizer. And you'll see these throughout the facility. Another thing you'll see are these plexiglass barriers that have been put up in a lot of the workstations here. Again, more signage for workplace guidance. And we also have made our stairwells one direction. So this front stairwell goes up, and then the back stairwell I'll show you goes down. Also heading upstairs here in our main office here in Pelion, and as you can still see, we still have signage that says this stairwell goes up as well. And then right here outside of our main conference room, we have another one of those handy dandy sanitizer stations. And now I'm here in Ernestine's table. So this is where people come and eat. So also you can see our workplace guidance here. These facilities are still open for use, as well as the kitchen. But obviously we want people to follow the workplace guidance, maintain your social distancing, and wear your mask at all times. All right, so coming back, this back stairwell here, this is the one that we have identified as going down only. So just make sure when you're running around out and about in the facility that you go down the up, or go down the down stairwell and go up the up stairwell. Another change that we have implemented here is the elevator. We're asking our team members to limit the use of the elevator to one person at a time, or really just for physically unable people at this time. And here we are in the downstairs main hallway in the admin building here in Pelion. And as you can see, our workplace guidance is posted everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. So let's walk here into the sales department. Say hi, Gary. Hi. So you can see some examples of the plexiglass barriers that we've been talking about that have been put in everybody's workstation. All right, so that was the sales office. So continuing our walk through the admin building. Hi, Mr. Jeff. Hi. So now we're going down to operations, and just wanted to show you a little bit of the changes, similar changes, plexiglass. We'll look right here in the QA office. As you can see, hi Gayla. As you can see, the plexiglass here for everybody's workstation that has been added if proper social distancing cannot be achieved. Okay, so now we are going to head to the Dipper break room. And here we have done some more of our plexiglass barriers. So these are installed on the break room tables to allow our folks, when they are at lunch, to continue safe, proper social distancing at all times. So here you go. All right, y'all, now I am headed over to the Dipper and the warehouse and shipping department. So let's take a look inside and see what changes they have going on. Yeah, so I'm here in the Dipper, and behind me is the shipping and receiving office. And as you can see, our teammates are wearing their handy dandy face protection. So those are the changes, some of the changes that have been implemented throughout the facility. Obviously for your protection, for your teammates' protection, and for your protection of your family at home. Okay, y'all, now I am here in the mobile command unit, and the mobile command unit is the mobile office right outside of the shipping and warehouse cooler. So they do all things transportation in here. And as you can see, we also have the plexiglass barriers for all the workstations, and then the lovely workplace guidance here is posted for the employees. Okay, y'all, so for our truck drivers, you know, those are the men and women that are out on the road every day delivering. So those drivers have been protected on the road as well. The company put in their trucks hand sanitizer, gloves, sanitizing wipes, different tools to help keep them safe on the road. Okay, y'all, I am on the last step of my journey today around the facility here in South Carolina. And as you can see behind me is Brenda and the Fresh Cut break room and office. So let's take a look inside and see what changes they have going on there. All right, so as you can see, I'm here in the foyer of the Fresh Cut break room. And as you can see, there's these partitions here. That is to allow this side to be entrance and that side to be exit only. And in the morning, they also do temperature checks here for all employees. Okay, y'all, so I'm back here in the Fresh Cut break room, and as you can see, we have more plexiglass barriers on the tables for our employees as they eat each day, when they're on break, when they're on lunch. There's the individual partitions there that help keep them safe when social distancing cannot be allowed, and as they take their face mask off to eat. All right, y'all, well, that concludes the tour today of the facility here in South Carolina. You know, all of these measures, preventative measures, have been taken with employees' health and safety and well-being in mind. So please continue to follow our workplace guidance. If you have any issues, any questions, feel free to come to any member of the task force or any member of HR, and we will guide you in the right direction. Thank you so much. Be safe.